Good evening and hello to all my listeners out there. My name is Douglas Bus Barnes, and I am a certified retirement coach. I help retired and pre-retired African Americans prepare for retirement with confidence by simplifying the process. I offer helpful retirement solutions through videos, podcasts, webinars, ebooks, and one-on-one coaching. I do this because I want to empower and help African American young people, middle-aged folks, and senior citizens live a long and prosperous life without going broke. You can go to our website at www.blackandretired.com for more information. For a limited period of time, we are offering a free retirement consultation where we cover some important retirement tips, techniques, and strategies that don't include counting on a company pension or the government to take care of you. Once again, our website is www.blackandretired.com. Go there and click on the free consultation link at the top of the page. This is a Tuesday night takeover, guys, and I'm taking over the Black and Married with Kids Facebook page in order to share with you some knowledge, some information, and some wisdom regarding the subject of retirement and how to become successful at it. First of all, I would like to thank Ronnie and Lamar Tyler and all the good folks at Traffic Sales and Profit in Atlanta for their kind generosity in allowing me to take over their site and share this important and valuable information with you. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. Today, we're going to be talking about the foolproof financial retirement plan every Black baby boomer needs, okay? Now, I live here in Houston, Texas. So be sure to let me know where you are located, and also make sure to share this video with your family and friends. I'm very passionate about helping Black folks get their act together at retirement, or you can just continue working on a job for the rest of your life. Before we get started, and while we give others a chance to live stream in on our video today, I would like to pass on to you guys something sort of funny. In addition, near the end of this video, I will be giving away some free gifts and sharing some very interesting hidden secrets about our Black history. You don't want to miss out on this. Check this out. This is funny. The local news station at Texas was interviewing an 80-year-old Black lady because she had gotten married for the fourth time. The interviewer asked her questions about her life, what it felt like to be married again at 80 years old, and then about her husband's occupation. Oh, he's a funeral director, she answered. Interesting, the newsman thought. He then asked her if she wouldn't mind telling him a little bit about her first three husbands and what they did for a living. She paused for a few moments, needing some time to reflect on all those years. After a short period of time, a smile came to her face and she answered proudly, explaining that she first married a banker when she was in her 20s, then a circus ringmaster when she was in her 40s, and a preacher when in her 60s, and now in her 80s, a funeral director. The interviewer looked at her quite astonished and asked why she had married four men with such diverse careers. She smiled and explained, I married one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready, and four to go. Okay, so I hope you guys got some humor out of that joke. All right. Okay, so let's get started. In today's society, so many Black baby boomers and Generation Xers find the choice of planning their financial retirement future confusing. If you are one of those, this article is dedicated to explaining the differences between a 401k plan and an IRA or individual retirement account. Although both of these are in actuality just products, most folks consider them as retirement plans, and that is how I will address them. There will be many terms that you will come across doing your research that will be somewhat confusing until you get the terminology down. The path to financial freedom doesn't have to be as complicated as we tend to make it. I would like to take this opportunity to encourage you to seek the guidance and advice of a professional financial planner. The resources and knowledge that a competent financial advisor or a good money manager can share with you will be invaluable when it becomes time to make the decision that will affect how your retirement savings are put to work for you. We go to a mechanic for mechanical advice. At least I do. A doctor for health advice and a CPA for tax advice. So it only makes sense that we would go to someone who has been trained in financial matters for financial advice. Getting back to business, guys, when it comes to financial retirement planning, you will find that both IRAs and 401k plans have both strengths and weaknesses. There are also limitations as to how beneficial they can be when used in combination with one another, as well as their own limitations. Keep in mind that every benefit that aids you in reducing your taxes and adequately preparing you for retirement should be considered carefully before leaping. Knowing that you have a workable retirement plan can eliminate a lot of the stress of your life, allow you a more restful sleep at night, and give you the means to focus on the things that really matter right now. Let's look at the 401k plan. This is a plan that offers a few benefits that are much more preferable to many other retirement plans. The first thing you might want to consider is that you can invest up to 15% of your salary, or a maximum of $15,000 a year as of the year 2006. Of course, that is assuming that your employer doesn't have limits on how much you can invest and that the federal government doesn't change the rules and regulations. The money invested in your 401k is pre-tax money, so it lowers the amount of taxes that you are paying out of each paycheck. Many people also find that the money is taken from their checks before it arrives. It is far less painful to part with. In other words, it's hard to miss it if you don't get to see it. As somebody who has closely watched taxes, FICA and FIDO have been getting into my money for years. I can only say that it's no less painful for me, but some find it comforting, and that is a real benefit. Finally, and perhaps the most important thing to consider is that many employers will match a percentage of your contribution up to a certain amount of each of your checks. As an employee, this is a boost to your investment that is well-deserved and hard-earned. I hope you appreciate the implications it has on your future earnings. One of the problems that many African Americans face, though, is that they never sign up for this benefit. Not taking part of this company benefit is sort of like walking away from and turning your back on free money. Make sure that you keep in mind that the penalties for accessing these funds early are very harsh indeed in order for the government to discourage this practice from occurring. Take care that you do not overinvest in these funds to the point that you will need to access them in times other than dire emergencies. IRAs are another creature altogether. You will find much stricter limitations on IRAs than on 401k plans, beginning with the fact that your employer offers a 401k that you must make very little money in order to qualify for the tax deductions that this particular retirement fund generally allows. The maximum yearly contribution for your IRA will be $4,000 or 100% of your annual income, whichever is greater, up until the age of 49. Once you reach the age of 50, you can invest an additional $1,000 to your fund. The other major drawback when it comes to IRA is the fact that you must begin receiving payments at the age of 70 and a half from your account. You'll also be heavily penalized if you make an early withdrawal from these funds before the age of 59 and a half. In conclusion, make sure you consider and discuss with your professional money manager the pros and cons of a 401k plan versus a traditional IRA plan before you make your decision. Once again, I'd like to share some love with Ronnie and Lamar Tyler and all the good folks at Black and Married with Kids and Traffic Sales and Profit for giving me the opportunity to make this important presentation to the loyal followers. Keep in mind, my name is Douglas Buss Barnes. I'm a certified retirement coach, and I have adjusted my calendar for the next month or so and have a limited number of free retirement discovery call openings. In order for you to reserve your spot, go to our website, www.blackandretired.com. In order for you to reserve your spot, you go to that page, then you locate the menu at the top of the screen and click on free consultation. When you see the easy and very short form, fill in the blanks and click on submit. We will be contacting you shortly. On these calls, we will be talking about some of the mistakes that many Black baby boomers make, how to retire comfortably even if you are broke, and how to know even if you're ready to retire or if you can afford to retire. The world is full of thousands of African Americans who have had far more difficulties to overcome than you could ever imagine. And they've gone on to become and have a successful retirement anyway. So can you. All right, guys, the folks at Black and Married with Kids have convinced me to offer you guys something very unique today. Okay, so this month and this month only, I'm offering an early bird Black Friday special. In addition to the free retirement consultation, I'm also giving away a free, powerful ebook entitled How to Build Your Wealth During Retirement. This valuable ebook teaches you how to use the power of leverage to make your money grow and mentions some of the money-making secrets of recently crowned world's richest man, Jeff Bezos of Amazon. But hold on, guys, there's more. In addition, if you sign up with us within the next 24 hours, we'll also throw in a free DVD entitled Dumping Debt by internationally acclaimed author Dave Ramsey. With this DVD, you can learn how to walk right out of debt with a simple, clear, and effective debt snowball technique. Many of my clients have used this technique to eliminate thousands of dollars of debt in a very short period of time. So there you go. Free consultation, free ebook, free DVD. So you got everything to gain and nothing to lose. But it can only happen if you make a decision and take action now. I'd like to ask all of my listeners this very important question. Are you going to be one of those people who's going to be stuck working at a job until the day you die? But you see, you don't have to. It's your choice, and you can make a change if you're willing to follow some of the certain tips, techniques, and strategies I will personally outline for you. The main ingredient is for retirement is to begin developing a comprehensive plan, a roadmap, a vision for what you want to be, what you want to do, and what you want to have at retirement time. Most parents have always wanted their children to do a whole lot better than what they have done, to be a whole lot better than what they have been, and to go places where they never could go. How about you? You may have started from scratch, but let me ask you, do you really want your kids to start from scratch? I heard a congressman on TV this week state that 69% of average families in America could not withstand a $500 emergency. I don't want that to be the situation of any African-American family in the USA. And let me point out again that I've adjusted my calendar for the next month or so and have a limited number of free retirement discovery call openings. In order for you to reserve your spot, go to our website, www.blackandretired.com. Locate the menu at the top of the screen and click on free consultation. When you see the very short form, fill in the blanks and click on submit. We will be contacting you shortly. Before I say goodbye, I'd like to pass on to you guys a quick hidden secret about our Black history. Here we go. Now let's look at the significance of the year 1492. This year holds significance that the African should pay attention to. There was a little-known sailor called Cristobal Colon, later to be known as Christopher Columbus, who, if you read his diary, says, "As man and boy, I sailed up and down the Guinea coast for 23 years. If you ask what he was doing up and down the coast for 23 years next to Guinea, the only answer was that he was a slave trader among other things. We know that Christopher Columbus allegedly discovered America. We also know that never did he set foot on North America or on South American soil. And if he did not do this, he discovered absolutely nothing. This has been one of our hidden secrets of Black history from the book New Dimensions in African History by Dr. Yosef Ben Yakinen, otherwise known as Dr. Ben. So long for now, and I'm wishing you a very successful retirement. Feeling better about your future retirement can start right now, today. All you need to do is take the first step. Go online and sign up. Thank you guys, and I hope you have a Blacktastic holiday season.